star what decim, a list of values. Each one of them is numbered starting from 0, and the first one is number 0, the second one is 1, third is etc. But in this case, in our usual case, we always start with the number 1. But in here, in programming concepts, we will start always with 0. Okay, so example, your many cats names. So in here, list. Okay, so this is the list example. So we have defined some cats. So this is the syntax. So syntax is, I'll just write the syntax. Okay, so syntax is this basically. So list equal to cats. Okay, I think you got the syntax. Okay, just use this line. Okay, this bracket, this bracket call this big bracket, you can call. Okay, this is the small bracket, uh, and the one curly braces were there that you can consider it as a middle bracket, and this is the uh, bigger bracket. Okay, biggest bracket. Okay, so you just use these two bracket. Inside that you can store these values by comma, and this you can store this like this. Okay, so just run this. Okay, so if you want to print this statement, okay, you want to see this, what is this print, this cat list content. So you just type this. Okay, so it will print this list. Okay, basically. Okay, so if you want to see at number 2 position, what will be the, what is the name of that cat. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, from by seeing the list we can know it is kitty. But through code, what we need to do, yesterday class I have told you to use this kind of thing. So just run this, so it will show directly print kitty. Okay, so if we remove this, then it will display all the list. Okay, so if you want to add more uh, cat names to the list, so you can do this cat append Catherine. Okay, let's say I have a cat name. Let's say Tom. Tom is already there. XYZ. Okay, so I'll just run this. So it will append this cat. Okay, now if we print this cat list, what will be the list? Okay, in here you see Tom's Navigator Jesse's sister is already there, but now it's all XYZ is also added to the list. So this is basically example of the list. So if you use this delete cat these things, so it will delete your second cat. Why second cat? Because it is 0, 1. So this will delete the second cat. So second will get. So if we run this command, okay, now print get. Okay, now it will display Tom, Kitty, Jessie, Sesta, and XYZ. It will not. This snappy is deleted from the list. Okay, so you can make a list like this. Okay, so basically you have just removed the second cat in your list. Now let's go to tuples. Okay, so tuples are pretty easy to make. You give your tuple a name, then the list values will carry. For example, for months of the year. So it is similar. In here, the bracket was small bracket. I will tell as a small bracket. I don't know original these names. Okay, I'll tell this as a small bracket. Okay, if you use small bracket, then it is tuples. Then the biggest bracket, it is list. And for dictionary, what will be the bracket? You guessed it, middle one. Okay, so you just remember the series of this bracket, different brackets. Okay, so for tuples you will need the small bracket. For dictionaries you will need the middle bracket or curly braces, we know, and the list need the large bracket, biggest bracket. Okay, so let's go to tuples. Note that the this thingy at the end of the first line carries over the line of the code in the next line. It is useful way to make big lines more readable. Okay, so if we remove this, if we can write it as a one line also. Okay, but we can separate this by using these slash lines. Okay, so you say you may have phrases after the commas if you feel it necessary. It does not really matter if there's some space are there, but if you don't give any space also, that is also fine. Okay, so this Python organized those value in handy numbering. So I have told you 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it would be organized like this. So what is the difference between lists and tuples? So in list you can add, but in tuples you cannot add. You cannot change their values. Okay, the values you have give the first step are the values that you are stuck for the rest of the program. So if you define the tuple once, then you cannot modify the values of the tuples. Okay, so that is the difference between tuples and lists. So now we'll directly go to dictionaries. Okay, what is dictionary? Dictionary name itself suggests that it's a consists of many words. Okay, dictionary. So there is more life to the names of your cat. You need to call your system address on all the things that favorite cat is there. For that you need a telephone book. Okay, so basically phone book. So you can store this value and your person these things. So this is basically an example of a dictionary. Okay, so if you want to add in dictionary you can use this. Okay, phone book gingerbread man and value will be this is his phone number and this will add the just run this. Okay, so why it is running? Because we are just printing Lewis Lame phone number. Okay, we remove this. This will print all the values. Okay, so this is the syntax of writing dictionaries. Okay, then you can delete phone book and also you can delete some names from the you can also add also. Okay, so other some examples of this dictionary. Okay, so you just go through these things. Okay, then we'll if possible we'll meet tomorrow again. Okay, so tomorrow I will directly go deep into uh, this AIML programming. Okay, just go through this Python notebooks. Okay, I'll share it. Is there any doubt there? So I will give you all the notebooks. Okay, so if you practice these notebooks are self-explanatory. If I don't explain you, you can understand by some you will need some study, but you will understand. Okay, so if you have any question regarding this Python, then I will suggest you can also ask ChatGPT also. Okay, so it is nowadays very easy. So just I have this Copilot. Okay, so I just ask. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, so basically it will be given. So it's very easy nowadays. We'll get all the example also here. Okay, just use this feature in. Okay, okay, thank you. So I will share this in a group. Okay, these notebooks. I'll give you the links. Thank you.